God says it's an emergency. Someone in your family who is in heaven wants to tell you something about money hidden in your home backyard. Open this message immediately. There's no time to waste. This is urgent. A voice from heaven has been crying out, and now I, the Lord your God, have come to speak directly to you. There is something hidden in your home's backyard. Not just anything, something tied to provision, release, and breakthrough. A blessing that was meant for you long ago. Someone from your family, already in my glory, has pleaded for you to hear this. They want you to uncover what has been buried or forgotten because it was never meant to stay hidden. If you close your eyes to this moment, you may miss a miracle with your name written on it. Stay until the end. If you skip, you will lose secret inheritance, what heaven has been trying to place in your hands. Comment Amen if you can feel the weight of this word. You have felt delays, lack, and confusion. At times, you've wondered why your finances feel stuck, like something is being blocked or withheld. But I, the Lord, search all things, even the deep places. What you thought was a coincidence was my hand trying to get your attention. What felt like delay was me stirring the waters. There is something hidden where you live, something connected to an old promise, a past generation, or a forgotten inheritance. This isn't just about money, it's about release, about justice, about something that rightfully belongs to you. Someone you love dearly, someone already home in heaven, is interceding for you right now. They see what you can't. They know what you need, and they've cried out for me to send this message. This is not a random word. It is not chance. It's an emergency because the enemy has been circling, trying to keep you in cycles of just enough, just surviving, just barely holding on. But I did not create you for that. I created you to walk in blessing, not burden, to live with overflow, not emptiness, to shine with my glory, not struggle in shadows. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your word today. This moment is divine. You may feel unworthy. You may question, why would God speak to me? But hear me, I see you. I know your name. You are not forgotten. This is your confirmation. That whisper you felt last night, that tug in your spirit when you walked by that old photo, that sudden urge to check a drawer, open a box, look behind something, it wasn't random, it was me. I've been trying to get your attention through signs, through dreams, even through things people said in passing. What's hidden in your home is more than just financial. It's a key to healing. A key to generational change, a key to peace. There are things that were once spoken over your family, blessings that were declared, prayers that were wept over by your grandmother, your father, an uncle, an aunt, people who are now with me. They prayed for you to walk in what they couldn't. They longed to see you live free from debt, from fear, from shame. They saw your future even before you were born, and I have honored their prayers. Now I am asking you to listen. Do not dismiss this moment. I am not a God of confusion. I am a God of clarity, truth, and purpose. I am telling you, look again, search again, ask again. There is something in your home that carries divine timing. It is meant to be revealed now. Some of you have walked through seasons of strange warfare in your homes, financial documents that got misplaced, heirlooms that vanished, old boxes that you never had the courage to open. I am shining a light on it now. What you find may not look like cash, but it will be connected to provision. It may be an old insurance paper, a forgotten account, a family document with a name or number that unlocks something. Ask me to guide you, and I will. I never send a word like this without a reason. You are not listening by accident. There are angels standing guard around your home right now. I have assigned heavenly messengers to help uncover what's been hidden in plain sight. The enemy has tried to keep you from it, using distraction, doubt, and delay. But he has failed, because you've listened, because you stayed, because your heart has not turned bitter despite the battles. I reward those who seek me. I defend those who trust me. I fight for those who cry out to me in secret. You may feel overwhelmed or unsure of what this means for you. That's all right. I will confirm it. I will speak again. You will feel it in your spirit when it's time to open that drawer, to move that box, to check that envelope. Listen for my whisper. I will not let you miss this. I am not a God who teases or withholds. I am the God who provides, who reveals, who makes crooked paths straight. In the next days, you will see signs, numbers that repeat, names that show up. You will hear something that connects the dots. Don't ignore it. I am moving through those small signs. Someone in heaven who loved you has been crying out for your eyes to be opened. They carried a burden to leave something behind, and now I'm stepping in to make sure it reaches you. You will not be left out. You will not be last. You will not be overlooked. Like the woman in the Bible who found the coin after sweeping her whole house, you are about to recover what was thought lost. Like the widow who had only a little oil but obeyed my prophet and saw overflow, your obedience will open doors. Like Joseph, who found favor and financial breakthrough in a foreign land, I will show you favor where you least expect it. This isn't just about money, it's about restoration. If you feel like something deep in your soul is waking up right now, that is my spirit confirming this is for you. You've asked me to show you a sign. This is the sign. You've asked for breakthrough. This is the beginning. You've asked for help. I have come to help you. I have come to speak directly, because this moment matters. Like this video, if you feel the presence of God confirming something inside your spirit right now. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no heart has imagined what I have prepared for those who love me. But now I'm revealing it to you by my spirit. Trust me, follow the nudge, ask me where to look. You are not alone in this search. You are not chasing a fantasy. You are stepping into a divine setup. What you find may bring tears, it may bring answers, it may bring unexpected provision, but it will bring peace. You are chosen, you are covered. You are not cursed, you are blessed, and this message has come to pull you out of the fog, to remind you that heaven has not forgotten your address. The prayers of the ones who went before you have reached me. And now I am responding. Comment 222 if you trust that God is about to lead you to something hidden for your blessing. There is someone in heaven who tried to tell you in dreams. You felt their presence but dismissed it. You've woken up at strange hours, feeling unsettled. That wasn't random. That was them, allowed by my grace, trying to get your attention. They didn't pass with peace because something was left undone, and now I'm stepping in, not to haunt you, but to heal you, not to confuse you, but to confirm you. I, the Lord your God, make no mistake in timing. I held this moment until you were strong enough to believe. and broken enough to receive. Comment 333 to declare your faith is still alive even through the fire. What you've been calling delay has actually been protection. If I had let you find this too soon, the enemy would have tried to steal it again. But now I've set up a hedge around you. Heaven has ordered angels to guard your steps. I've allowed disappointment so you could learn discernment. You needed to recognize what's of me and what's not. That way, when you do find this hidden thing, this forgotten financial blessing, this legal document, this key to freedom, you'll know how to protect it, not just possess it. This is a divine unveiling. It's not just about what's behind that old cabinet, inside that attic box, or in the back of a drawer. It's what it releases spiritually. When you uncover what's hidden, you will break something off your bloodline. You will interrupt the patterns of lack and fear. You will shift something for your children and their children. Your obedience to listen now will reach generations you haven't even seen yet. Because this is not just about money, it's about inheritance. About a blessing that was placed in the earth in time for this very hour. I hear your heart asking, God, is it really for me? Yes. This is for you. You've been questioning your own worth, but I do not speak to you based on your perfection. I speak because of your position. You are positioned for breakthrough. You are aligned for recovery. And you are covered by grace. Stop measuring your value by your past. I do not see what man sees. I see purpose. I see what's coming. I see how your story will testify to someone else who's still stuck where you were. You've walked through fire. You've faced loss that no one understands. And yet, you've still believed. That's why heaven moved. That's why this message is different. It isn't general. It's personal. It's why your heart is racing. Why you feel like something is shifting even now. Because it is. I've been working behind the scenes. You've felt lonely, but you've never been alone. You've wondered if I was quiet, but I was busy preparing this release. Comment 555 if you know something in your spirit is opening up right now. Now listen closely. I am leading you to take steps in faith. Some of you need to ask questions to relatives. Someone may hold a memory or detail that unlocks the next piece. Others need to recheck files, boxes, drawers you've ignored for years. Don't assume it's trash. What's hidden might be wrapped in dust, but it's sacred. It could be the last thing your loved one touched, or something they never had the chance to hand to you. It might hold value far beyond what you expect. Remember how I led the Israelites to spoil the Egyptians and leave captivity with wealth? I'm about to do the same for you. You've been in emotional captivity, financial frustration, spiritual heaviness, but you're coming out with more than you had before. You're coming out with peace, strategy, and restoration. This is not a season of survival. It's a season of uncovering, of unlocking what was always yours. There's been spiritual resistance around your home because of what's buried there. But today I'm breaking that resistance. That tension you felt, those arguments out of nowhere, the sleepless nights, the strange heaviness, it was all because the enemy knew what was hidden. He wanted to keep you distracted. But now that you know he's lost his power, you have authority. Speak over your home, walk through it, declare peace. Ask me to lead your hands and your eyes. I will. You'll begin to notice changes as you obey. The atmosphere will shift. Even if you don't find it immediately, the act of searching in obedience releases something in the spirit. Every step is a seed of faith, and I never ignore faith. Heaven always responds. You are not chasing mystery. You are walking in prophecy. You are stepping into an appointed moment that someone in heaven asked me to release. You are their answered prayer. You are their legacy. You are their hope fulfilled. And now, I'm making sure you receive what they couldn't give you in life. I'm delivering it through your obedience, your listening, your belief. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not let doubt steal this moment. Do not let delay kill your expectation. What's hidden will come to light. And when it does, you'll know it was always mine to give and yours to receive. You'll feel the peace of the one who waited for you to find it. You'll feel my pleasure over you because you believed. You've been sensing that something is off in your home. Maybe it's a heaviness you can't explain, or dreams that wake you up at strange hours. Maybe it's the sudden thought that there's something you forgot, something you missed, something you were supposed to find. You're not crazy. You're not imagining it. It's the spiritual weight of an unanswered legacy pressing through time to reach you now. There is a window open right now in the spirit, and I need you to hear this. There's something sacred that has been overlooked, and it's tied directly to your provision, your peace, and your future. Comment 1212 if your spirit is starting to feel the urgency of this moment. What was hidden wasn't meant to stay hidden forever. It was concealed to be revealed in its season, and this is that season. I'm about to open your eyes in a way you've never experienced before. You'll be drawn to things that seem ordinary, but don't dismiss them. Look again. What you're about to find may look simple on the outside, but it carries a deep spiritual weight. It might be a folded paper with numbers or names. It might be an old letter. It might be something that someone tucked away and never had the chance to tell you about. But I know exactly where it is. And I'm guiding your heart and your hands toward it. There are prayers that have been buried under your roof, prayers spoken over the walls of your home, words your mother whispered while folding clothes, cries your grandmother released at night when no one else could hear. I heard every word, and I did not forget. When she asked me to bless you, to protect you, to help you when she couldn't, I sealed that request in heaven. And now, I am honoring it on earth. The time is now. And what you uncover will carry her love, my promise, and your breakthrough. You are not forgotten. You are not lost in the crowd. I have seen your tears, your sacrifices, and your silent battles. I know how many times you chose peace when you were hurt. I know how often you kept believing, even when nothing changed. That kind of faith moves me, and that's why I'm moving now. Not because you've been perfect, but because you've been faithful, you've been open, and you've been brave enough to believe that maybe, just maybe, this time it's for you. Comment 777 if you know God is shining light into places you haven't looked before. There is history in your home, not just memories, but unfinished purpose. A story that didn't end the way it should have. Someone who was supposed to leave you a blessing, a note, a key to the next chapter, but life ended too soon, and it never got passed on. But I am the God who finishes what others leave undone. I restore what was lost. I rebuild what was stolen. And when my hand is on it, nothing can block it from reaching you. Not time, not confusion, not even death. What I ordained will come forth. Some of you will start to remember strange conversations. A sentence your grandfather once said that didn't make sense. A comment your mother made in passing that now sounds like a clue. Those weren't throwaway words. I'm bringing them back to your memory for a reason. Follow them, pray over them, don't brush them aside. My spirit is breathing life into what you once ignored. I'm waking up the trail that leads to the hidden thing. You'll also notice peace beginning to rise in your home. The tension you felt like something was pressing down will start to lift. That's because truth is making its way in. My presence brings light, and light always exposes what darkness tried to bury. That anxious feeling is giving way to clarity. That fear is giving way to faith. And as you walk through your home, even if you feel unsure, just whisper, "Lord, show me, I will." There is no detail too small for me. I see behind the walls. I know what was placed in old books, behind frames, under floorboards. I know what was written and hidden, kept and forgotten. I will reveal it not all at once, but in steps. As you obey, more light will come. As you trust, more doors will open. Don't rush. Let your spirit stay soft. Let your heart stay open. What's coming isn't only financial, it's deeply personal. And when you find it, you'll know it was always meant for you. There's a reason the enemy tried to convince you this wasn't real. That's how close you are. He only lies when he knows the truth is about to change everything. And the truth is, you are standing in a house of inheritance, a house of hidden blessing, a house of prayers that are still alive. And I am the God who hears, who sees, and who delivers. You've wondered why peace feels fragile in your house, why some rooms carry warmth, while others feel like the past lingers there. It's because there are unfinished things, not just spiritually, but physically. Forgotten notes, unread documents, places where love was written but never delivered. I am asking you to be brave and go back through what you've ignored. What was once painful to touch, I am now healing. You will not fall apart by remembering. You will rise through the remembering. And as you open what's been closed for too long, you'll find not only answers, but healing. Comment 999 if your heart is ready for God to finish what was left undone. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I see someone who passed with worry in their soul, not for themselves, but for you. They were concerned about whether you'd be okay, whether you'd have enough, whether life would give you the stability they couldn't. They carried the weight of regret over what they couldn't pass down. But now they see from heaven what you cannot. They see angels positioned in your home. They see my spirit hovering over every forgotten thing. They see what's coming, and they're at peace because I am fulfilling the promise they couldn't. I'm not just restoring what's hidden. I'm restoring the story. Some of you come from lines marked by trauma, silence, secrets. You weren't told the whole truth about your family. There are missing pieces, but I am the God who reveals. I will not let confusion continue to echo through your generations. I am bringing clarity. You'll discover things that don't just explain the past, but prepare you for the future. Don't be afraid of what you'll find. It will not harm you. It will free you. There's a reason your heart has been stirred lately. Why you felt like rearranging things, cleaning out spaces, organizing old files. That's not a coincidence. It's divine guidance. I've been nudging you through those small moments. Every time you paused and thought, maybe I should go through that old chest, or I wonder what's in that cabinet, that was my spirit prompting you. I've been leading you with gentle hands toward the hidden blessing. Now I'm giving you the courage to follow through. Comment 1010 if you believe this is confirmation that God has been guiding you all along. This isn't just about you. This is about setting things right for those coming after you, your children, your grandchildren, the ones who will one day say, something shifted in our family line because someone before me listened when God spoke. You are the one who listens. You are the one who obeys. And through you, I will bless those who haven't even been born yet. You will not fail. You will not search in vain. I will guide you with precision. I will make your heart leap when you touch the right thing. I will send peace as a sign. I will remove fear from your search. This is not about digging in darkness. It's about following the light, my light, and I am with you. Every room you walk through, I walk through. Every question you ask, I lean in to answer. Every doubt you fight, I cover in grace. There are people around you who may not understand what you're feeling. That's okay. They weren't given the assignment you've been given. You're the one I chose to receive this word because your heart is soft enough to believe and your spirit is strong enough to carry the truth. You're not doing this alone. My presence is going with you, and you will see what I've been trying to show you for a long time. Some of you will uncover something and weep not from pain, but from release. The weight of wondering, of not knowing, of feeling like something was always missing, it's going to lift. You'll understand why certain things never made sense until now. You'll feel the love of the person in heaven who prayed this moment into being. You'll feel my peace wrap around you, and you'll know that this wasn't just a revelation, it was a reunion with what was yours all along. So don't rush, don't force it, but do move. Follow the peace, follow the stillness. You'll find it where you least expect it, in the back of a closet, inside a sealed envelope, between pages of a book no one's touched in years, in a voice note, in a drawer you always skip. What you're about to find has my fingerprints all over it. You won't miss it. Not this time. Because you stayed, because you believed. You've been faithful in small things, and now I am about to trust you with something bigger. That moment you felt something shift in the atmosphere. That wasn't your imagination. That was my spirit confirming that you are not just hearing words, you are hearing truth. This isn't meant to entertain you. It's meant to equip you. Because what's in your home is more than forgotten finances. It's a buried blessing that's been waiting for your yes. That yes you gave just by staying, just by believing, is what opened this door. Comment 1515 if your heart knows this word is for you and you're ready to receive it. Right now, I am stirring memories. You'll start to remember things you haven't thought about in years. A conversation you had when you were young, a certain room, a drawer someone used to keep locked. A letter someone started but never finished. You'll feel a pull toward it, not in fear, but in clarity. That's me. That's my whisper. I guide through peace. You won't have to force it. Just listen. Ask me to highlight it, and I will. The steps I give you will make sense after you walk them, not before. That's how faith works. There's something that was meant to bless your family that never got released. A policy, a deed, a record, even something that carries spiritual value, words written in love, a vision never fulfilled, an account never claimed. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. What matters is what it carries on the inside. My favor, my timing, my promise. And now that the door is open, nothing can stop it from reaching you. The spiritual pressure you've felt is the weight of heaven leaning in to finish what was started. It's like the final piece of a puzzle that never made sense without it. And the moment you uncover what's hidden, things will begin to move fast. Doors will open, questions will be answered, money will flow, peace will fill rooms that once held tension. There will be clarity where confusion used to live. Because I don't just reveal things, I restore what was lost in the process. Comment 1717 if you feel something inside of you is awakening with purpose right now. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There are tears you've cried in silence that were caught by heaven. I saw you when you felt forgotten. When it seemed like everyone else was getting help, getting ahead, getting answers, but not you. You whispered prayers under your breath that even you forgot you prayed. But I didn't. And this moment is one of those answers. I am not only the God of fire and thunder, I'm the God of soft reminders and quiet breakthroughs. I speak in the whisper too. And today I'm whispering, go look again. You might be surprised at what triggers the next step. A smell, a sound, an object falling off a shelf, a photo slipping out from a book. Nothing is coincidence right now. Nothing is by chance. Even what feels small may carry huge importance. You won't find what's hidden through logic alone. It will come through sensitivity. That's why I need you listening closely, walking slowly, trusting deeply. You are not under attack, you are under instruction. The resistance you feel isn't punishment, it's pressure. Not to harm you, but to form you. You are being prepared to handle what's coming, because it's not just going to bless you, it's going to shift everything. This will give you the ability to clear debt, support others, plant seeds, and break patterns of lack and limitation. This is generational, and that's why it matters so much. The enemy has tried to convince you that there's nothing left to find, that the opportunity is gone, that the window is closed. But he is a liar, and today truth has shown up at your door. The window isn't closing, it's wide open. The opportunity isn't gone, it's right in front of you. What's been hidden wasn't lost. It's been waiting for you, for this time, for this divine hour. Let this moment settle in your spirit. Don't rush to the next thing. I'm doing something deep, something lasting, something sacred. The blessing tied to your obedience will not only meet a financial need, it will restore something inside of you that's been longing to know you are seen, known, loved, provided for. You are walking into a divine discovery. This isn't just uncovering a box or a note or a long-lost document. This is about uncovering truth that frees you. It's about walking into what generations before you prayed would finally come. Some of them didn't have the tools, some didn't have the voice, some tried to protect something they couldn't explain. But you were chosen to complete what they started. I, the Lord your God, have entrusted this moment to you because you have the courage to search and the humility to listen. Comment, Amen, if you receive that God trusts you to carry this breakthrough forward. The things you've called dead dreams, ideas, hopes they're not dead. They were buried under pressure, under pain, under years of distraction and disappointment. But what's buried isn't always gone. Sometimes it's just waiting. And now I am breathing on it again. I'm reviving what you laid down. You thought it was too late. You thought the season passed. But I hold time. And I say now is the time. You will walk into a space in your home and feel like the atmosphere changed. That's not just your feelings, that's my presence going ahead of you. There is a room in your home that has held silence for too long, not just physical silence, but emotional silence. A room where things were left unfinished, conversations that never happened, truths that were never spoken. And that's exactly where I want you to go, because what was silenced there, I am now bringing into light. You may find an old book, a card, a paper tucked into a corner, and it will carry more than words. It will carry a release of peace, a release of blessing, a release of what was meant to be passed down but never was. Comment 222 if you trust that God is already showing you where to look. There is also forgiveness buried in your home. The kind that wasn't spoken before they passed, the kind that was held back by pride or pain. But I am sending healing through this word. You may find something that makes you weep, not out of sadness, but because of how much love it still holds. They didn't know how to say it, but they meant to. And I've allowed this message to carry the meaning that words never did. I want you to know you are loved. You are not to blame. You are not forgotten. You are still the chosen one for this assignment. Some of you are going to uncover something and immediately understand that it was protected for you. What looks like a delay was actually my way of keeping it from being misused or misplaced. If it had been found too soon, it would have been discarded or dismissed. But now, your spirit is awake, your heart is open, and your eyes are ready. That's why I held it until now. Because you're not looking with logic, you're looking with faith, and faith sees what others miss. I want you to walk slowly through your home over the next few days, not in a rush, not in fear. Just listen for my whisper. I will highlight a drawer, a file, a photograph. I'll bring a name back to your mind, a memory, a question. Don't ignore it. Follow it. I don't play games with your heart. I only lead with purpose. And my purpose in this is for you to recover what was yours all along. There is about to be a shift in your atmosphere. You'll notice it. Even the people who visit your home will feel it. The tension that used to linger, it's leaving. The spiritual weight, the fear, the unknown, it's lifting. My peace is filling every space. You are no longer just living in a house. You are standing in a place of inheritance. You are walking on ground where angels have been dispatched, where promises have been prayed, where tears have watered the soil of your breakthrough. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are not reaching for something that doesn't exist. You are walking towards something that has been waiting for you. And I will not let you miss it. Not this time. Not when the moment is this important. You are not just receiving something for yourself. You are breaking a chain, shifting a bloodline, starting a new legacy, and heaven is standing to its feet because of your faith. You felt like something in your life has been blocked or stuck, as if every time you get close to peace, something interrupts it. That isn't just life. That's spiritual warfare around a financial promise that is tied to your home, your family, and your future. There is something in your house, maybe small, maybe overlooked, that was meant to unlock a blessing. But because of pain, because of confusion, because of silence, it was never passed down. So now I'm doing what only I can do. I'm bringing it back around, and I'm putting it in your hands. Comment 333 to declare your faith is active even when answers aren't fully visible yet. You've been feeling drawn to certain places in your home areas you usually ignore. Places like old boxes, unused shelves, unopened drawers. I want you to know, I've been stirring those nudges. Those aren't accidents. When I want to bring something to light, I don't shout, I stir. I stir memories. I stir curiosity. I stir your heart to move without knowing why. And when you move with me, you find what was hidden for your good. You will not search in vain. What is meant to be found will be found. And it will not bring confusion. It will bring closure. There's something your loved one never got to say. Not because they didn't want to, but because they couldn't. Life ran out of time. But their spirit is at peace now because I am speaking for them. I am reaching you now with the words they prayed you'd one day hear. You are not alone in this. You never were. Even in the moments when grief felt like a wall and silence felt like abandonment, I was there. And I'm still here, holding you, guiding you, speaking in the quiet. Comment 1111 if you believe this moment was always meant to reach you right now. You may be wondering what exactly you're supposed to find. Listen closely. What you're about to discover might not look like a miracle, but it will unlock one. It could be a letter that leads to a name that leads to a record that leads to finances that were forgotten or delayed. It could be a will, a forgotten account, a document you never opened because you thought it didn't matter, but it matters. Everything hidden in this moment matters because it was meant for you to walk into freedom, not confusion, into peace, not pressure, into overflow, not just surviving. I know you've carried the burden of doing everything right and still not seeing the result you hoped for. But I want you to hear me clearly. This isn't about earning. This is about receiving. You are not being blessed because of your performance. You are being blessed because of your position as a child of mine. Because someone in heaven stood in the gap for you. Because I made a covenant that I will never break. And my covenant always brings provision, protection, and peace. The shift in your life is not waiting for a calendar date. It's waiting for your obedience, for your trust, for your willingness to search, even when you don't fully understand what you're looking for. And I promise you, every step you take in faith, I will meet you. I will guide your eyes, your hands, your thoughts. I will not let you miss this. Because this isn't just about money. This is about generational healing, about promises fulfilled, about prayers answered through time and grace. There are angels right now standing over your home, protecting what belongs to you. They've been watching over it for years, waiting for the right moment to help you recover it. That moment is now. That's why you're here. That's why your spirit feels awake. That's why you can't ignore this. Because heaven is surrounding you, preparing the way for what you are about to step into. This is not just about money, but about the peace that money couldn't bring, the peace that comes when truth is revealed, when hidden things are uncovered, when the weight of not knowing is finally lifted. There is a blessing that's been passed down in silence, not because they didn't care, but because they didn't know how to speak it. But now I'm speaking, not in riddles, not in mystery, but in clarity. It's time to look again. There's something waiting for you to touch it, to read it, to hold it, and when you do, you'll know. This is what heaven was trying to give me. Comment, Amen, if you receive peace in advance for what's about to be revealed. The one who went to heaven carrying the burden of what they couldn't finish on earth, They are at rest now, because this word has reached you. They didn't forget you. They didn't leave without caring. They simply ran out of time. But I do not run out of time. I redeem time. I restore what was missed. And right now, I'm restoring not only what was lost, but what was left behind on purpose. Left behind for you to find. Left behind to speak louder in this moment than it ever could have before. You may notice your emotions feel stirred lately. Things that didn't make you cry before are touching you deeply. That's not weakness, that's the softening of your spirit. That's the work I've been doing quietly, preparing your heart to receive what once would have overwhelmed you. I need you sensitive right now, not anxious, not frantic, just still, open, peaceful. Because you won't find this blessing by force, you'll find it through flow, the flow of my spirit. The kind that guides your hands to the exact place, the exact paper, the exact word at the right time. Comment 555 if you can feel the Spirit guiding you even now as you read. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. For someone, this blessing is tied to a forgotten policy. For another, it's an old check, a title, a record of ownership that was never transferred but is still legally connected to your family's name. For someone else, it's a spiritual inheritance, a calling, a mantle, a prophetic word that was never fulfilled but still hovers over your bloodline. And now, I'm passing it to you because you are ready. Because you've been faithful even in confusion, because you didn't turn away. You've walked through seasons where it felt like you were overlooked, like favor skipped your house, like everyone else got ahead while you stayed behind. But that wasn't delay, it was alignment. I was protecting what's yours from being misused. I was holding it until you could walk in wisdom and not just desire. I was guarding your blessing from the wrong hands. And now that your heart has been prepared, I am opening the door. You will feel a shift in your home as you begin to move. There will be quiet signs, a sudden need to clean, a drawer that catches your eye, a photo that falls at your feet. Don't dismiss anything in this season. What looks like coincidence may be the very clue that unlocks what's been hidden. Your loved one in heaven sees it now. They see what you're about to uncover. They see the hand of God surrounding you, and they are at peace knowing it's finally time. This is holy ground you're walking on. It's not about the size of the item or the number on the paper. It's about the spiritual shift it brings. When you find it, you'll feel something lift. You'll feel something in your chest break open. Not pain, not grief, but peace, relief. A deep knowing that God really did hear, really did answer, really did provide. You will feel seen. This is your appointed time. Your family's name has been spoken in heaven's courts. The request has been heard. And this moment is heaven's response. You are about to uncover something that proves you were never forgotten. This is why it has felt like such a battle. This is why things in your home have felt unsettled. This is why certain rooms carry a weight you couldn't explain. It's not darkness, it's the weight of something waiting to be revealed. Someone in your family line knew this would happen one day. They may not have known how, they may not have had the words, but they prayed. They hoped. They carried the ache of unfinished things. And now, through your faith and my timing, the unfinished is about to be completed. Comment 777 If you know this word is reaching your spirit right now in a personal way, I have watched you live with questions. I've seen you walk through seasons where you gave your best and still came up empty, where you looked around and wondered if the doors were only opening for others. I've heard every quiet question you didn't have the strength to ask out loud, and I say to you now, I have not overlooked you. I have not passed you by. I have been watching the clock, waiting for the exact hour, and that hour is now. You will begin to notice divine alignment in unexpected ways. Things will suddenly click. Random thoughts will turn into direction. You'll be reminded of places you haven't checked in years. A name will come into your mind. A memory you've buried will rise back up. That's not random. That's me. I am stirring the waters because it's time to move. The blessing isn't just financial, it's spiritual. It's the kind that sets new patterns in motion, that cancels what the enemy tried to write into your bloodline. That secures a future of stability, clarity, and divine order. Comment 999 if you're claiming order over every area where there was once confusion. There is something powerful about obedience in silence. You've been obeying, even when it felt like no one saw you. You've been trusting, even when your hands were empty. And that's why I can trust you with this. Because what you're about to uncover won't just bless you, it will bless many. You are carrying the reward of someone else's labor, someone else's sacrifice, someone who couldn't finish what they started, but you will. Some of you will find more than one thing. There might be a letter and a number, a photo and a document, a symbol that makes no sense until I give you revelation. Don't rush to explain it to others. Let me speak to you first. I will give understanding in pieces and in the right time. This is between me and you before it becomes something you share. Guard it. Let it settle. Let it strengthen your faith before you try to carry others with it. You've asked me to confirm. You've said, Lord, if this is really for me, show me. This is your confirmation. The stirring you feel, that's real. The tears you're holding back, I see them. You don't have to explain to anyone why this word hits you the way it does. I know exactly what you've walked through, and I know exactly what you're walking into. There is a sound in heaven right now, a sound of release. Angels are preparing the path. Walls are falling. The spiritual fog is lifting. The hand of delay is being broken. What belongs to you cannot be stolen. What is promised to you cannot be blocked. What was buried by confusion is being uncovered by divine clarity. Even if you've searched before and found nothing, I'm saying, go back, look again. This time, you're not looking with your own eyes, you're looking with mine. I will guide you. I will nudge you. I will give you peace when you're near it. Your heart will know. Your hands will know. And when you touch it, something will break loose in your spirit. You will know that I have done this. You are not walking through your home alone. My presence is with you. My voice is with you. I have gone ahead of you. And what you're about to find is a promise fulfilled. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is why you felt waves of emotion. This is why your dreams have been different lately. Why you've been waking at strange hours. It's not just your mind. It's your spirit becoming aware of divine movement. Someone in heaven has been pleading on your behalf, asking me to intervene, to speak, to reveal. And now I'm here, standing in the middle of your unanswered questions with nothing but answers. You are not crazy for sensing something deeper. You are not foolish for believing that this word might really be for you. Because it is. Comment, Amen, if you believe heaven is closer than it has ever been before. There's something hidden that holds more than just monetary value. It holds truth, history, honor. You may uncover a letter that was meant to be read but never sent, a piece of paper with numbers that unlock a trail, a forgotten file with names, signatures, or policies that were overlooked. It may not make sense to anyone else, but it will make sense to your spirit, because it was always meant for you. I kept it protected. I kept it sealed. I waited until you were ready. And now, I am leading you right to it. There's a reason you've been drawn to certain dates, a reason you keep seeing the same numbers over and over. These are not coincidences, they are divine cues, alignments, echoes of what's already happening in the spirit. When I get ready to reveal something big, I give you signs, not to confuse you, but to prepare you. So you won't be surprised when the thing finally appears. So you'll know this isn't chance. This is me. Comment 1717 if you've been seeing repeating signs and know God is showing you something. You are walking into the kind of peace that money can't buy, the kind that comes when long-held confusion is broken by clarity, when the silence of the past is finally filled with meaning. I am not just providing. I'm explaining. I'm connecting the dots. I'm healing the wounds left by unanswered questions. What you're about to find may make you cry, but those tears will not be heavy. They'll be holy, cleansing, healing. Some of you are about to uncover items that once belonged to someone you loved deeply. A photo, a journal, a gift they hid away. And when you find it, something will shift in your heart. The ache will break. The question of, did they care, will melt in my presence. You'll feel them with you, smiling, peaceful, knowing that what they couldn't say, I've now said on their behalf. You'll feel a weight lift, and you'll know you're not walking alone. This blessing has been circling you for a long time, but I wouldn't let it land until your heart could hold it, until your hands could protect it, until your faith could carry it. But now the timing is right. The wind has shifted, and I am sending it straight into your life. You will not miss it. You will not misplace it. You will not mistake it for something small. You will know this is the moment everything started to change. And even if others in your family don't understand, don't worry. This wasn't meant for everyone. It was meant for you, because you believed, because you didn't give up, because when it was hardest to trust, you still chose to listen. I reward that kind of faith. I defend that kind of heart. And now I'm delivering a blessing that was always marked with your name. Let peace settle into your spirit. I've already begun moving things around you. I've already ordered angels to guard this discovery. I've already cleared the path. Your job is to trust, to listen, to search when I say search, to pause when I say pause, and to rejoice when it's finally found. Because this is more than money. It's restoration. This is why you've been feeling the urge to clean, rearrange, open things you haven't looked at in years. Why you've been hearing names from your past echo in your thoughts. Why you've felt someone's presence who's no longer on earth but deeply connected to your blood. This is not your imagination. This is how I lead. This is how I prepare your heart for the moment where revelation meets reality. Comment 222 if you feel something pulling you to look again with new eyes. That voice you've been hearing in your spirit, that whisper that says, check the box, open the drawer, look behind that old photo. That's me. I'm not only leading you toward financial provision, I'm leading you into divine closure. What you find might look like an old document, a key, a bank statement, or a name on paper. But spiritually, it is a gateway, a door that's about to swing open into healing, release, and restoration for your whole family line. And it's not just about what you'll find. It's about what will leave your home once you find it. The tension, the fear, the weight of things unsaid. For too long, your home has carried the quiet ache of what was never revealed. But once this hidden thing is brought into the light, everything begins to shift. The heaviness will lift, the silence will break, the atmosphere will change. Because truth always breaks what fear tries to control. You may be thinking, "But God, I'm not sure what I'm looking for." You don't have to be. That's my job. You simply follow the nudge. Follow the peace. I am not sending you on a wild chase. I am guiding you with precision. You won't have to dig through everything at once. Just move when I move. Open what I show you. And when it's time, you will know. The presence of peace will be undeniable. Comment 1010 if you're ready to move when God speaks and find what has been waiting for you. Some of you will uncover something that others in your family overlooked, not out of carelessness, but because it wasn't time yet. I hid it, not from you, but for you, for this season, for this very moment when your faith would say, "I'll go where God leads me, even if I don't understand it all." That kind of faith opens spiritual vaults, and you are unlocking things with every decision to keep believing, even now.